Hello, good morning from Texas in the USA. Good afternoon, good evening if you're in the UK or elsewhere. Big news, big news. As of, let's see, whenever I made the show, it was 6 minutes. They had just landed 6 minutes ago, but they have touchdown in Australia. Breaking news, everyone. Check it out. There he is. Mr. Solomon has arrived. We're looking good out here. Jed Spence looks like he, took care of them dreads. I like that. Højbjerg is giving thumbs up. Perisic won't even look at the camera. Reguilon, he looks sleepy. We're not going to do too much of a body language thing here today, but how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome into United Spurs of America. Sorry about that noise. Didn't mean to click that button. But big ups. Glad that you're here. If you're here on live, please do hit that like. If you're here live, please do say hello and then hit the like if you so choose. I would encourage you to. It does help the channel. If you want to help myself, help Michael, help the United Spurs of America thing we're doing over here. If you're also tuned in on Jacob TV, big up yourself right now. Hit the like over there as well. Trying to get some. We're over 115, 120 subs over there now. So moving and grooving. Sorry about no content the last 2 days. I want to shout out Perchy. He had a 24-hour charity stream that I was a part of yesterday. Raising some money for a really great cause out there. So shout out to Perchy TV for that. Also want to say the first place prize goes to YouTube member, none other than Mr. Hotspurs, Mrs. Hotspurs. I'm not trying to gender you, but big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Hope you're well. 10 inches in the house. Shout out Alan Sibley each and every time. The man, the myth, the legend himself. I hope you're doing well, Alan. I'm going to take a sip for you, my friend. You got some nice black coffee here. Hope you're doing well. I'm having a great Saturday morning. I ended up getting some good rest. I was putting in a shift over there on the 24-hour stream and went to stretch my back, and I just never woke up from it. So, but I woke up thankfully this morning. I'm blessed, too blessed to be stressed, if you know what I mean. But let's move it along. Let's keep saying hello to the comments before I keep going and talking about the little bit of Spurs news that there is. But they are officially in Australia, down under. Shout out to my man, Paul Beatty. Just a girl who loves Spurs. Big up Kate says big up Jacob. Carl Simpson in the house says big up Jacob. Big up Five Guys. Thank you for being here. Alan Sibley likes going down, I hear. Yep, you heard right. He is the man. Big up Mia in the house as well. Big up, big up. With Spurs Between the Lines, go check her out. She's doing her thing over there, doing it very well, I must say, as well. So big up yourself, Mia. Peter Aga, big up from Norway. Hey, there we go. What time is it out there for you, Peter? I always like, if you're new, if you're a new name in the chat, please do hit in the comments. Tell us where you're tuning in from. I know the name is United Spurs of America, but it really should be the United World of Spurs or something. But you know what? Nonetheless, that's just to tell you where I'm from. As you know, I'm here in Texas. It is 11:05 in the AM on a Saturday. A nice little overcast to cool me off. Not too hot like it was last week. Jim with Spurs Till I Die's in the house. Big up Jim. Says hi, Jacob. Hope you're well, mate. I hope you are well too, sir. Hi, my fellow Spurs lovers. I hear you're from that you came or that you spent time living in the Arizona land. I'm pretty familiar with the climate there. Done a whole USA tour myself. So big up yourself. You know what it's like out here in El Paso living in the desert. Big up Peter in the house. Drula's in the house. Evening, Jacob. Evening to all in the chat. Good evening, Drula. Shout out to the family of Ellie each and every time. Ellie, the legend, the queen, Mrs. Højbjerg herself. Drula getting some love in the chat. Lenny Beckford's in the house. Hi, all who are here. Big up Lenny Beckford. Big up Nick Brown. Says big up Jacob. Everyone saying hello. Says, hey, Jacob, you legend. I had that shirt on yesterday. This is one of my favorite shirts in most recent history because, I don't know, I just like it so much. And we got that great, the great visual of Harry Kane kicking the Coke bottle in it. I think that's one of the only lasting memories we'll have with this kit, unfortunately. But it was still a good one. Patty Hartnett's in the house. Big up, Patty. Says, evening, pal. Hope you are good, buddy. Hey, I hope you're doing well, Patty. Big up yourself. I am doing well. Gina Hunn's in the house. Big up, Gina. Gina's come to spit nothing but facts, and I know that for a fact because anytime she's here, she's spitting fire, and they're usually truth bombs, if I'm not mistaken. David is in the house. Big up, David. Hey, Jacob. Sonny is back. I thought of you. Absolutely. Sonny's he's there. He's waiting. I'm sure he's already hugged Harry Kane. He might have been, you know how for the Korea tour, Sonny was at the airport waiting for them, and it was such a special moment. I wonder if he did something similar, if he was waiting at the airport. We'll see when all the footage starts coming out. But yeah, so an hour ago, Spurs official tweeted that they touched down in Australia. That's what I was showing y'all there at the beginning of the show. So it's official. They're in Australia. We made it safely. Gotta, give thanks to the man above for that one, because keeping everyone safe in their travels, it's a good thing. Tyler, hey Jacob, how you doing, brother? Big up, Tyler. I love that photo, by the way. It looks like some kind of AI creation. You have an American flag behind you. It's patriotic as hell, and I support it. Full Bull is in the house. Yo, Jacob, get ready for some Mick D pink goo. Ain't that right, Full Bull? If you know, you know. We're gonna get plenty of pink goo in the preseason. I'm sure the pink goo will be here to stay. Pink goo, just to let you in on the joke. Pink goo's Eric Dier. Because someone said, or Full Bull said in the 24-hour stream yesterday, if Ben Davies is unseasoned boiled chicken, then what is Eric Dier? And I said he is that McDonald's pink goo that they basically grind up all the bird parts into a goo, and then they deep fry it and call it a chicken nugget. So I said Eric Dier is that pink goo. So that's just to let y'all in on the joke there. Gina says Sonny looks extra happy, maybe because our Dele as well. That might be. I hope it is. I love Dele. I haven't I haven't spoken on it publicly. Maybe I will in the future, but I really wanted to let that news kind of settle for a minute there, because that's some tough stuff. I think for people who. Yeah, I don't want to speak too much about it. I'll just leave it there. Scott M. Good morning, Jacob. Big up, Scott, another YouTube chat member in the house. The sheriff is in the house. Big up, Mark Cousins. Big up, Jacob. How are you doing, Mark? Hope you're doing well. Howdy, partner. Yeehaw. Ain't that right? Yeah, it is a Clash shirt. Wayne Bonner's in the house. Another YouTube chat member. Big up yourself, Wayne. Howdy, y'all. Hope everyone's well. Everyone's giving a nice howdy. Maybe I should start saying howdy at the top of the show. What do y'all think? Do I need to start saying howdy? Really lean into that country style. I don't know. Maybe I do. Big up, Tom Markinen, another YouTube chat member in the house. Says, hey, friends. Big up, Tom. Hope you're doing well. Adrian Shoka's in the house. Good day. Good day to you as well. Tom Markinen. Hey, Jacob. Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. Long time no see. Maybe not that long, but ever since I've been doing these daily videos, time has been moving by so fastly. So sorry about, again, the last 2 days. I ain't been nothing, but big up yourself. Thanks for being here. L.A. Baller. Big up from L.A. Coys. Hey, good morning to you, my American brethren. I'll take a sip of coffee for you, because it's still the morning for us, brother. So we're still trying to get the ship going, Man, oh man. I did put a poll in the chat, so do participate in the poll. I'm just trying to check the temperature of the room here. How are we feeling about these preseason matches? And I gave you some options. One's kind of silly, one kind of fun. I like to have fun with the poll. I also like to represent my supporters like Scott M as well, because he likes to keep me grounded. Sometimes I fly high, and my wife just texted me asking if I want hash browns. The answer is YE yes. I want some hash browns. What you talking about? Of course. Let me tell her thank you. Thank you. Big up Mark Swift in the house. Tyler says, I'm going to have to change my profile pic if Balogun doesn't leave Arsenal. Can't have a Gooner as my profile pic. Oh, I didn't even realize that was Balogun. He might leave. He might be leaving. My wife is the one who plays the cello, Jim. She's the musician. She actually just finished her last day of internship. So everyone just hit a dub Zoe in the chat, or a dub wife, because congrats to her. She went. She's been working really hard for many years on that, so very proud of her. Today was her last day as an intern, so now she will officially be studying to take her exam, and then she'll be a licensed music therapist, and then she can continue to therapize not just myself and my son, but the whole world. That's what I say, the whole world. LA Baller in our chat. Yeah, that's right. LA Baller showing some love. Full Bull, did you see Bissouma and Indom Bad Boy posing for a pic together? What kind of question is this? You know how we roll over here, Full Bull, on United Spurs of America. Let me just show you one of my liked tweets. It was this, in fact. Tongi and Dombele on Instagram. Road trip, Australia, first trip, La Fiente. He always says La Fiente. But there he is. Him and Bissouma posted up, chunking it up. A little Coys. I like it. I would have liked the little Coys hashtag personally. But you know what? I'm not going to blame the guy too much for it. But I did. Full bull. You know I got tabs on my boy Tongi and Dom Bad Boy. The one and only. Actually, I still have to call him Tongi and Dombele because of what he did at Morecambe. I can't. I like to get swept up in the nicknames. I have about 15. Michael and I got about 30 together nicknames for Tongi and Dombele. It's almost weird saying his actual name because I'm so used to calling him something other than Tongi and Dombele. But yeah, I think it remains to be seen. If Ainge wants him, man, I want him. If Ainge wants him, I want him. That's how I feel. I'll support the player. If Ainge thinks he's got a breaking news, Tongi and Dombele has spoken about his Big Mac addiction. Hey man, we've all got our vices. Let's just let's take it easy on the man. Some of us want Big Macs. Some of us want caffeine. Some of us want nicotine. Some of us, we all got different vices. Let's not shame anybody out here. Just the girl says we need an accent off, Jacob. Your Aussie accent is amazing. It's not. If you ask Paul, my resident Australian for the channel, shout out Paul Beatty with Hotspur Hippie. He says it's pretty awful. He hates it when I do it, so I try not to do it too much. Davo's in the house. Big up, Jacob. Big up, Davo. Drula, I love the way you say Bentancur. Well, there you go. That one's for free. That is a big-ass mug. Ain't that the truth? It is big. Hey, but we out here in Texas. You know what I'm saying? I got that Papa Bear mug. Full of the good old coffee for me. I got to keep it right. Nick Brown, hash browns. Yep, had to get some hash browns. Big up TJ Warren TV says, big up Jacob. Big up TJ. Thanks for putting in a shift last night for the Spurs boys coming together, even though he's an Arsenal fan. He's still a good guy. Congrats, Zoe. Well done, Jacob's wife. Dub, Jacob's wife. There we go. She probably can't hear me from the other room because I have the door closed, but if I yelled it, she might be able to hear me. Congrats, Zoe. Yeah, big up. Bill Bez is in the house. Big up, Jacob. Ainge Ball. I'm excited for some Ainge Ball. Full bull dub all day, every day. Ain't that right? So yeah, I have it back there for aesthetic purposes because I think it's nice and it's an expensive piece of musical equipment, but it's actually practical for when my wife uses the studio. She just turns the camera and it's not all Spursy. She turns the camera and then she has it. So it's an aesthetic thing as well for me. I like to mooch off of my wife's abilities and say, oh, well, look, there's a big ass cello behind me. Let's see. Jacob's wife, massive big up. Ain't that right? Big ups. Appreciate y'all showing some love. Big up, Mrs. Jacob, says Mark Cousins. La Finte. Ain't that right? It's always La Finte. Coys. Hey, all I got to say to you, TJ, you were ducking me all night about the Havertz. Where's he fit in, bro? Whose spot is he taking? Who's backing up Kai Havertz? Because Kai Havertz ain't riding on the bench, my friend. I got to have you on. Oh, I think it's the perfect time to say next week is the first edition of Views from the Ops. It is a new show that I'm bringing every single Saturday, about 5:30 p.m. in the UK, 10:30 a.m. out here is when the targeted time. So next week, that's what time it will be. Saturday, I'm gonna have the great Flawless from Sarcasm City TV on. He's gonna basically give us his views on Tottenham from an outside rival perspective, and then we'll do the same thing for Manchester United. It might give us some good chance to banter him a little bit about the Mason Mount, Money Mount, Minerals Mount thing. But it'll be a good time. Hope y'all want to tune in there. But yeah, once a week we'll try and have somebody from another content creator who supports another club. And TJ, definitely got to have you on at some point. Tom Markinen says, let's hope Ndombele is learning from Bissouma. You know who else Bissouma has been buddying up with? Jed Spence. I'm actually low-key, no one's been talking about Jed Spence. I'm a little bit like, what if, hang with me here, because I know people are going to say, hang on, what has he proven? What has he done outside of those 3 games against top opponents where he's actually done anything? What has he done? The answer is nothing. I'm very hard on Brian Hill because he's done nothing and he's proven nothing, which we'll talk about the players who did stay behind in a little bit. But I did want to preface all that by saying, I wouldn't be surprised if Jed Spence surprises some people and ends up being maybe someone off of the bench to be another option. I know Conte didn't want to look at him at all. It was more of a pride thing. Conte wasn't really keen on the youngsters. So I'm pretty curious about that. I don't think a lot of people are talking about Jed Spence. Might be the perfect time for him to quietly surprise everybody. You never know. I could just be chatting shit. Who knows? Someone told me last night. Shout out Jazz Jones, kept me humble. I was chatting my shit, and he said he called me out about it. So fair play to him. Tyler says, I think Ndombele is going to be massive for us this season, especially with Bentancur out. I have faith in him. Hey, that's what I'm saying. If Ainge thinks that this man can do a job while we wait for Mr. Rodrigo, then why shouldn't we as fans also believe that there's something in there? I'm not saying that he should start, but I think that Tanguy Ndombele, 25, 30 minutes off the bench could make he could potentially be something decent to come off the bench for us for once. You know, we've been struggling in that end for a little bit. Indom baller, says Drula. Tanguy looks trim. That's what I'm saying. Everyone's calling him fat. They're saying this, that, and the other. He looks trim to me. He looks like a professional athlete to me. Jacob, looks like Ndombele has lost a lot of weight. I'll pull that picture back up. Y'all think he's looking trim? He's looking slim trim. Hey, that's what I'm saying. He's been working with Ainge longer than any of our other senior players. So look at it from this perspective. He's had if Ainge is like a flavoring in the water, Ainge's flavor has been in Tanguy Ndombele's water for longer. Pause. Okay, I'm trying to think of a better way to say that. I think you know what I mean. He's had the most exposure. Okay, if Ainge Postecoglou is a radiation, never mind. I'm going to stop trying to compare him. My point being, if Tanguy Ndombele has had the longest amount of time with Ainge Postecoglou, maybe we could see some of that Ainge magic work its way. I mean, we're talking about him going to get a tune out of Eric Dier. Everyone's all talking, oh, he's going to get a tune out of Eric Dier. And honestly, YouTube may be the only place where Eric Dier gets grief, because if I go on Twitter and I say Dier out, that's all I did once, Dier out, I got a whole bunch of grief from a lot of people. So careful out there with your opinions. Big up, Lisa's in the house. My Mexican sister. Big up, Jacob, says Tanguy is happy to have someone to speak French with again. Ain't that true? Yeah, that's right. Bissouma does speak French. That is very true. Big up, Ben Kaufman in the house. Yeah. Okay. So you were joking. It is horrendous. I know. I wish Tanguy Ndombele all the best. Me too. I would love. He's got magic in his boots, so it would be nice to see Bissouma throwing Ndombele off the plane, says Scott M. I don't condone for that, Scott. Do you normally call her Jacob's wife? No, her name is Zoe. Zoe is her name. She is her own individual human, not my possession. As much as that pains me to say, she's not my possession. Shout out to all the people who hung with us last night. I just woke up an hour ago. TJ, bro, my back was hurting, and I was like, I'm just gonna lay down on the floor for a second because it helps my back, and not the Brian Hill back injury or the Hugo Lloris back injury. I'm talking about I legitimately have back problems, so I had to lay down on the floor for a second, and then I passed out, and that was it. So sorry about leaving y'all high and dry. Big up Ben in the house. Let's talk about Havertz one-on-one. We'll do it. We're going to do that. I can't wait. We have to do it before the season starts too, because if the season starts and he's balling out, I don't want to have that conversation. Echo says, I'm excited about seeing some football. Ain't that right? That reminds me, yeah, the poll is live. 35 votes, 27 likes. We have 50 people watching right now. Big up, all of you. If you could just tickle that like button for me one time. Let's see if we can at least hit 40 likes. That seems enough for 50 people watching. Surely 35 people have voted, so they want to party. Just go that extra step. Hit that like. It's all good. It's free. It costs you nothing, and it helps me out. The poll right now, so far winning is the question is, how are we feeling about the preseason matches? And this is a good general question for even neutral fans who aren't necessarily followers of the Spurs. The first answer, of course, is my answer: wet and wild, and I cannot wait. That's that's just how I feel, if I'm being completely honest. But that is in second place. In first place right now is I care to see what Ainge does. Everyone wants to see what Ainge is going to do, except for 11% who say I don't care at all. Shout out that 11%. I'm going to take a sip for you, okay? Wow. Shout out. 11% don't even care. 11% don't even want to see what Ainge is going to do. 11% of y'all don't even care to see how Ainge is going to set up, because we've seen how he sets up with Celtic, Australia, etc. But how he sets up in the Premier League with Tottenham Hotspur could be completely different. I'm so excited for the change, for something new. It's like when you try a new coffee brand. Yeah, you like the old sturdy, but let me see something new. This old coffee brand ain't been getting me right. So I'm excited. Echo. I hope you are too. Maybe let some of my excitement rub off on you a little bit if you want. Because honestly, Ainge Ball's coming, and I think we're going to surprise a lot of people. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. And I can't wait for the first preseason match, because then we really get to see it in action. First half, second half. I know there's going to be major changes at halftime. So it'll be cool to see kind of two different variations of what Ainge is looking at here with the youngsters, the seasoned vets, and the mix between the two, and how we're going to, I mean, there's just so much to look forward to. How can, okay, now 10% of y'all, some more people have voted. So now it's down to 10%. So 10% of y'all say, I don't care at all. That's insane to me. But shout out, hey, all opinions are welcome here, even if I don't agree. You know that. Hey, our center back situation, but excited for Udogie and Spence on tour, says West Coast Cacarel. Hey, West Coast Cacarel. Big up, my friend. For me, I can't wait to see Udogie. I can't wait to see Spence. I think we've all been talking a little bit about Udogie and what he can bring. And I'm excited for all the things that he can bring for us, to be completely honest. But like I said, Spence may be a sleeper. That may be something that Spurs fans, and hey, if you hear it somewhere else, know that you heard it here first. Because I watch all the other Spurs channels. Ain't no one talking about what Spence could do. I'm not saying he could, but he's my candidate for a potential sleeper of an impressive thing. Because I mean, the kid's got talent. That's known. That's a fact. You don't get to the level you're at if you don't got talent. And what I like is when you got a chef who can like control that talent, right? You got a product that is this great piece. So let's now puppeteer. Let's make him the best that we can. And I honestly, Ainge, I must have drank the Kool-Aid, because I'm all in on Ainge. I'm so excited for Ainge POSTECOGLOU. You know that we're big fans of kangaroos here. So I hope we get some sunny and kangaroo content. That'd be fucking sick, honestly, if we got some Sunny, some Spurs, and some kangaroos all in a video. I mean, please, if anyone's out there listening, make that happen. Abdul Kareem, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Abdul Kareem, that's a new name in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I always want to know where y'all tuning in from. Any new names in the house? Again, there's about 50 of y'all watching. We got a little over 30 likes. I appreciate y'all hitting the likes on the way here. Zizo Aways is in the house. Keep it up. Big up, Zizo. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. That is also a new name in the chat. Shout out yourself right now. Big up. You could be anywhere in the world right now, and you chose to be here with me rocking it on a Saturday morning for me here in Texas. So I do appreciate you, and it means a lot. Tell me where you're from. Would love to know where all the viewers are coming from, where they're tapping in. That's what it's about here. A community of people from across the globe, different walks of life, all coming together for the beautiful sport. That's what I love to see the most out of this whole YouTube thing, if I'm completely honest. Ben says, I'm worried Ndombele will make a top player and Bissouma a lazy dick. Nah. Bissouma's not so easily swayed. I think Bissouma's a strong enough mentally and in himself, and he's confident enough in himself. I mean, look at this guy. Just look at this guy. Bissouma. This isn't the only picture. There's another picture. Let's see. I'll try and pull it up on. I know Spurs official tweeted it, and it was like set for takeoff or something like that. Here it is. Found it. Boom. There he is with Spence. I think Bissouma is going to be the missing link. Maybe he's our shout for captain. He's going to be in the middle of the park. He can command. We know he's a little vocal. He was pretty vocal there at Brighton. I think he can ingratiate some of these younger outsider type personalities and really bring them all together at the cafeteria table. That's what I want to see. Bissouma, my dog, you're making me proud that I bought your jersey last year with your name on it, because I said, I got to get the original Bissouma 38 kit, because when he changes his number to 8 and when he's a baller and a future star for us, I'm going to look back on that kid and say, I told you so. I hope it's true. I hope it's true and it's not just hype from me. Let's see. This is Spence's chance. That's right. He has a chance to get in front of a manager that doesn't have a preconceived notion or an idea about him. That's what I love the most. I feel like a Jose, a Conte, they have their reputation they're managing, their name they're managing, as well as the team and then all the players and intricacies. Whereas with Ange Postecoglou, he's very much ego aside. I am who I am, and I'm confident in that. I respect that, first of all. And he knows how to manage players. He knows how to connect with players. One of his ex-players is now an assistant coach on the team. Fuck yeah, he looks like a hard bastard with the big beard. I don't know his name, but he looks like a hard motherfucker, if I'm honest. Bro, the Jed is good as hell, says CF. Big up, CF. I've been expecting Jed to show out. I hope he does. I really do hope he does show out. Lisa says, Conte said, not my signing, not going to play him. I think he was trying to show he was the boss. Looking forward to see those who didn't get a look in last season. Absolutely, Lisa. Couldn't agree more. I just want to see energy and desire on the pitch. I agree. And I think we'll see that. When the thing is, if you have a lazy dog, that's one thing. But you have a hungry, motivated dog, that's a completely different beast that we're talking about. And that could be a label placed on many players on this squad as far as how last season went. The way Jacob says Bentancur is like a cat purring. Y'all are hilarious. I don't like the Ndombele weight shaming at all. No, I don't like it either. Weight shaming is one thing. Attacking his play and his desire on the pitch is another. That's just my opinion. Mark says, I don't trust him, sell him. And that's fair. If you don't trust him, hey, he burned a lot of bridges that day at Morecambe. He really did. Darius Vasilionkaitis is in the house. Big up Jacob Fuck Dyer. Of course, come on, you Spurs. Big up Darius. You know the vibes when you checking in. Scott M says, I could care less what a loser like Ainge wants. He isn't getting anything out of our garbage players. Much better managers couldn't. Ainge will do nothing. Scott, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, my friend. I think you might be pleasantly surprised. And you know what? When that day comes, Scott, you're going to have to hop on a pop-up with Jacob with me, and we'll have a little chat about it. Or you're going to be proven right because the pessimism is going to win. Who knows? That's the fun part, man. We just don't know. I feel like it's you, as much as you saying Ainge could not get a tune out of these players, the same could be said about me saying he can, because we don't know. You don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows until it's fucking written in the books of history. So I remain optimistic about it. I remain hopeful because honestly, I'm a lover of the sport. I'm a lover of dreaming. I'm a lover of ambition, and I feel like Postecoglou embodies all that. And I think we'll be entertained if not anything. He even said that it may take some time to acclimate, and then we may come in and see that what I'm doing isn't working, and then we'll have to adjust. And I think he's prepared for all outcomes here, whether he comes in and immediately struggles or he doesn't. I think we're in a good position. I think he's got the right mindset. That's just my opinions about it. But big up, Scott. You know you're always welcome here to voice your opinion. However you feel about it, my friend. I'll always read it. You're always a supporter of the show, the channel, myself, and of Michael. So big ups to yourself, Scott M. Alpesh Patel says, no center back signings. Is it on Ainge's advice as there's no director of football? This is an interesting topic. I'm going to star this, and I'll talk about it in a little while. I am behind on the comments. Y'all are absolutely killing in the comments. 61 people in the house. Please do hit that like, hit that subscribe if you're new, and tap in with where you're from. If you are a new name, a new subscriber, or just someone who strolled past and found me on the YouTube. Shout out to YouTube algorithm if they did help and bless your boy like that. That's clutch as hell. Ben says, I don't care about preseason until we have two competent center backs in defense. Very fair. Very, very fair. I wonder if we sign Mickey Van de Veen or Tapso, if we'll just fly him out the day of, like go do your medicals out there in Australia, maybe? I don't know. Maybe a far place to go do the medicals. I know we do have training staff back at the crib, back home at the crib, because we do have the likes of Bentancur, Lloris, Fraser Forster, and Brian Hill's back hurts. Brian Hill, his back hurts. So they're all back there. So you know there's some training staff working with them that'll be helping them with rehab. So they can probably still do the medical at Tottenham Way or wherever. Just talking to Scott there. 11% just casual fan, says Manny Singh. Big up Manny Singh in the house. Big up yourself. That's a new name as well. Tell me where you're tapping in from, my friend. 11% just wanting to be contrary. Oh, y'all hating on the 11%. Where are we at now? What's the percentage? 9% don't care at all. So there we go. 9% of y'all don't care at all. 6% care a little, but not much. But 45% of you says I care to see what Ainge does, and I feel that. But my vote personally, just being completely transparent, would be I'm wet and wild, and I can't wait. And that's just me being honest there. Manny seeing is Spence even being considered playing this season, or is he going on loan again? That's a good question, because, I mean, if you look at the roster of all the players sent, they're all the players that are rumored with a move away. They're all players that we're expecting or hoping to be sold, and then players that we're naturally assuming are going to stay here through the season regardless. So for me, I think there's not much to be read in the whole player list going out, except for the fact that Hugo Lloris is staying behind because he's going to be searching for another club. But yeah, man, I don't think he's going on loan. I think Ainge will make these decisions when we get back. Because think about it, the window's still going to be active. When is? Hold on, let me look up when is deadline day. Because honestly, I think it's like 2 weeks after the season starts, if I'm not mistaken. EPL transfer deadline day. Sorry, y'all. Let me look this up. Friday, September 1st. So September 1st, we got all of August. We have a whole month. So yeah, this is what, like 3 weeks after the season starts. So we got time to figure that out. I trust that we could send someone like him on loan again if that's what Ainge wants to do. But I'm excited that Ainge is actually going to get a healthy look at this guy. Jed Spence, remember, did not make the trip to Korea. So there was, I believe he didn't. I don't think he did. So did he? I don't know. I'll find out. Daryl Denton, I'm cautious. Got told last season, wait until Conte gets preseason, and we will be a beast. The rest is history. That is fair. That is fair. That is very fair. I think that, I was on the hype train after seeing that fitness session where everyone was dying. I was like, hell yeah, this is going to make us stronger and we're going to be so good. But in fact, it had the opposite effect, and we started punching above our weight for far too long and getting lucky for far too long. So, hey, it's perfectly fair to be cautious. I guess for me, if you don't love with both feet in the pool, did you ever give love a chance? That's how I feel about it. Maybe I'm too much of a romantic. Ben, you are not scum. I don't care what no one says, and you know that. Echo. Spence is a good defender and can go forward quickly. Potential center back. I don't know about center back. I mean, he did lock up that Arsenal dude whenever he played him in the FA Cup with Middlesbrough, I think. Or no, Nottingham Forest. I don't mind seeing what Spence can do. Let's get a healthy look at him. Gina Han says, first Australians that I became friends with as a teen, Korean Aussies in the U.S. Look at that. Ain't that cool? Well, here you go. I'll show you one for the kangaroo emojis. You get a kangaroo on screen. There you go. I've had this little sucker since I was about 2 years old. Actually, this one was before I was born, and then I got the big Papa one whenever I was 1 year old. And you can see I got the little Antonio Conte doll in the pouch. Also got some Greek liquor in the pouch. So the kangaroo's doing well. We're alive, we're thriving, and surviving out here. Manny Singh from Toronto. Hey, shout out Toronto. Shout out Bobby K. Shout out Brian Daigle. All the homies out there in Toronto. Also want to shout out Cody Mack. I know I ain't seen his name in here in a long, long time, but if you know him on Twitter, he's one of the most hilarious, one of the most cool guys you'll ever talk to. So shout out Cody Mack. Those are my Canadian brethren. Love Canada, my Canada brothers, my noisy upstairs neighbors. Big up Bader in the house. Big up everyone. Big up Mile High Hotspur says, big up United Spurs of America. Big up Leo. Hope you're doing well. Blondombele. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good nickname. I like that one, Manny. That's a really good name. Blondombele. He does like to do his hair blonde a little bit, doesn't he? Son for captain. No, we want son for captain. Hey, if Kane's here, he's going to be captain. I think we all know that. But if he's not, it creates an interesting dialogue. Also, if Kane is here and he's only going to be here for one more year, I'm fine with him being captain for 1 year. Honestly, I have no problems with it. El Tel Cocorel, my friend. It was so good to meet you last night. Big up yourself right now. Hope you're doing well. Very good to meet you, man. Sorry, I think when you joined, I was yelling at somebody about something. So sorry about that. Sonny for the Captain says, Bader, we're getting votes for Sonny for the Captain. I like that. Cat is in the house. Hello from Ireland. Hello, all the way from Texas to Ireland. Shout out David Harris, the Irish Hotspur. If you ain't subbed to the Irish Hotspur, please do. That is a great place. One of my favorite landing spots on YouTube, the Irish Hotspur. David Harris. Also, shout out Paddy Harton. He's out there in Ireland. Ollie. There's a whole bunch of people I'm probably missing out there. Dermatron. But shout out to Ireland folk. Got a lot of love out there as well. Alan Sibley says, we haven't got a leader / captain in our squad. Yeah, we do, Alan. We got how many of them captain their damn nation? Højbjerg, Kane, Son, Hugo when he was here. We got plenty of leaders. Just maybe not vocal leaders. Maybe not people who lead in a way in which we think is beneficial for the squad. But they are leaders, no doubt, in my opinion. Spence was benched in League One. He is garbage, says Scott M. Well, there you are. Scott M on brand. Oh, Donna Cullen's in the house. Donna, yo, I heard you're loaded with that cash. Hit me with a super chat so I know it's actually you, Donna, and not some dude acting like he's Donna Cullen on the internet. How about that, Mrs. Donna? Since you really want to be Donna, Donna's got all that money, don't she? So come on, Donna. Alpesh Patel. He has the desire, but can Spence take instructions? That's the issue with him. Hey, that's what I'm saying. We've heard the attitude thing about Spence. That is a clear concern. That is an obvious concern because when we look at bad attitudes like Giovanni Lo Celso, like Eric Dier, these are guys, in my opinion, gotta go. That I don't put up with that attitude, but Ainge won't either. Ainge is gonna suss that out. So what I'm saying is, to me, I see this preseason and us taking all these players, Perisic, Spence, all these players that Roden. I mean, a lot of these guys we're talking about, they're not going to be here. They got to go on loan, etc., etc. What I like is I think this is going to be Ainge Postecoglou. You know, if you've ever gone gold digging, you've ever gone fishing for gold in the streams of Colorado or California out there, you get and you scoop up all this dirt, right? And you sift it and you sift it and you sift it until you see what's left. And sometimes when you see what's left, it's little rocks and pebbles and none of it's gold. So you throw it back in the other way and you get another scoop and you keep going. And you do that, and I feel like Ainge is going to do that with our squad. And I trust him to do it well. He doesn't take no shit. So, let's see here. Bader says the former Australian player that is in Ainge's staff, Mile Jednak, former player of Palace. Yeah, he was a captain at Palace, if I'm not mistaken. Can we make hashtag Captain Sonny happen? Hey, let's get it trending. I'm fine with it. I've always said he gets my first vote for captain, but I also like to remain open to, maybe there's someone else that anyone else out there thinks that he could make a good captain. Sorry, my son is fucking howling in the other room, and it's like really distracting because my brain does not work great when he's sitting there screaming. So I'm going to text my wife and ask, what's going on? Why is he yelling so loud? Because honestly, it's really distracting. I'm trying to do a show here. Come on. Let's see. Captain Sonny soon, says Bader. Everyone, hey, all right, we got some of that. West Coast Cacarel. To build his career from the other side of the world against all odds impresses me. Exactly. This is a guy who never got his chance. Like, when he got his chance, okay, it's a part of his. Sorry, y'all, if you can hear my son. There's certain parts of his shows he gets super, super excited, and he can't stop howling. So that's funny. But in regards to Ainge Postecoglou building his career again on the other side of the world, if you ask any Australian, and the few Australians that I do know, I've talked to, they all said that when you start to make it and you start to make a name for yourself, everyone comes at you in Australia to put you down and to keep you humble. So I think that that's a part of the culture that he was brought up in, that's only going to make him harder and tougher as a man, and then also in turn make him harder on people in the future. So yeah, I just think that I'm really excited. Ainge Postecoglou at every turn has impressed me with what he says. Now it's just let's see it on the pitch. Impress me with what I see on the pitch. Make these players, sift through these players and find the gold. Is Jed Spence a little shiny stone, or is he a little shiny golden pebble? And we just need to sift through the mud to find. That's what I'm wondering. Players like that, Udogie. The door's open for me. I never close the door on a player unless your name's Eric Dier. Then the door's definitely closed on you. That's just how I feel. Alan says, not seen Mike for ages. Has he gone AFTV? He might have gotten a deal that he didn't tell me about. No, I tried to get him on last Tuesday's show, but he works, full disclosure, he works for Amazon Prime. So, and out here in America, it's like Prime Day. And so the whole week of Prime Day, it's just crazy. He's like really high up in the warehouse, like in the Amazon here in El Paso. He's super, super high up. So he's really important to them, and they're like, I guess, they're paying him. He don't get paid here, so I do not blame him for his choice. Would hate to be so pessimistic so early, says Echo. My back also hurts carrying Spurs with my PR. Okay, Donna. That's fine, Donna. Jim, defenders will come in, I'm sure. Even Levy knows we cannot start the season with the same defenders. To me, if he didn't know, how could he not know? 60-some-odd goals conceded. That's absolutely atrocious. Ainge equivalent of someone who attended public schools, not private schools. With all right, kangaroo emoji. One more time. Boop, boop. They don't make a noise, or else I'd try to imitate the noise that a kangaroo makes, but who knows? Just Girl Loves Spurs. I'm wet and wild. Can't wait for Tuesday. Choo choo. Hey, that's right. Hop on the Ainge train. Let's go. Donna Cullen, why the Dyer documentary? I tried again. I haven't made it past 10 minutes of that damn thing. Very well produced. The shots are visually beautiful to look at. So production crew did good. Sometimes as a production member, I know you don't control what you're shooting. You're just doing your job and shooting what you can to the best of your ability. So they did a good job. But the subject matter is too infuriating for me to make it through. Okay, so I'm way behind in the comments then. Y'all already told me about the deadline day. I will not stop kvetching until Dyer, Davies, Sanchez, other terrible players are gone. I don't know what kvetching means. Big up Altel. Big up, kangaroo emojis, including Van de Veen and Tab Soba. What would your starting 11 be? Ooh, let me star that, and I'm going to catch up on the comments, and then I'll answer that. That's a good one. Big up the Kangaroos. Let's see, where else? Who else is saying something? West Coast, man. Oh, he's talking to West Coast. Big up Leo. Echoes from Plymouth. There we go. Plymouth Argyle. I know, I've heard of that club. Isn't that where we loaned, what's his name? This is where we loaned, what's his name? Out there in Plymouth. Let's see. Lisa's asking... Okay, I'm only 8 minutes behind. I'm catching up. Lisa's asking, Jacob, are you planning on doing the post-game shows again this season on the Irish or your own channel, or doing watch-alongs? Oh, good question. For me, I was like, it would be cool to do watch-alongs for the preseason. I was thinking about maybe trying to do watch-alongs for the game. But I hope if David and Irish, if they want me to keep doing the post-game shows over there on his channel, I more than happy will. But I will be, so I am trying to do at least one thing a day on the channel. So I will either do a post-game show when everyone's done streaming and just wait for all the, because when the game is live, there's about 50 channels doing a watch-along, and then after match, there's like 15 of the 50 doing a post-match show. So I may wait. Something will be done on match days, whether it's a watch-along. I might just do a watch-along because it might just be easier, or I might do something else. We'll see, Lisa. But thank you for that question. That's a good question. I've been thinking about it. It's been rumbling in my head what I want to do. I used to keep watch-alongs very near and dear to me because I feel like when I watch the game, sometimes I like to have my son with me and I like to throw him around and scream, and it's something like a little personal for me. But I might bring that to the channel going forward. I don't know yet. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Gregor says, if Højbjerg doesn't leave, it's him as a captain, says Gregor. Gregor's voting for Højbjerg. I think Ellie would agree with you there. Richo, afternoon there in Oz, here in Liverpool. So it is the afternoon in Australia. Big up to Australia. if you're tuning in, Paul. But you're in Liverpool, Richo. Big up, Richo. I see that Everton shirt on. All right, at least it's not red. That's what I like. Let's see. Spence was benched, but I think he was filling in for their captain while he was injured. Might be wrong about that. I'm not sure. I didn't catch French games aren't broadcast here in America. I have all the streaming services, or at least a login to most of them, and none of them show French. None of them. Not ESPN Plus, Paramount Plus, Peacock. None of it. None of it. Donna, Kane is going to take your job post-career in case you didn't get the memo of the PR. It's all fake news. Enoch hasn't paid me for months. I'm the one who took the highest pay cut in the Tottenham board. Donna, damn. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. But wow. Donna, I don't even know what to say because I know it's not you, Donna. It's someone impersonating Donna, and no one's figured it out yet. Big up, Paul Brown. Evening, Jacob. Hopefully all's well. Wet and wild for the poll. Hell yeah, Paul. Good choice. Please buy Spurs Play to watch the Eric Dier documentary so Enoch can pay me my salary. Well, I don't know why you'd hinge your salary on the Eric Dier dog, but that's insane to me. Stay hydrated, my homie. You know I like to stay hydrated. Actually, I don't even have my water in here. I'm only got coffee. Jacob Ainge will not take any crap there. Will not take any crap there. Have to follow his rules and work hard, or they will be cut. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm so excited. I feel like he's the one to do it. Even if the Australian tour, I funded my flight via some side hustles like OnlyFans. Drop the link, Donna. Don't play around, Donna Colin. You got the money. You got the OnlyFans. So plug the link. Come on. And also share this show with your man Daniel Levy. Tell him to become a YouTube channel member. Put some super chats in to spread the love. No player in our squad will contribute 25 to 30 goals if Kane leaves. No, but could that be divvied up by 3 players and they all give us an extra 10 to 12 goals on top of what they're expected? Maybe. I don't know. I don't want Kane to leave. Also, the offers we've gotten for Kane are laughable. Shout out that one Bayern fan that commented on the last video where I said it was insulting that they were offering less than 100 million pounds, not euros, pounds. I want over 100 million pounds, not euros, for Harry Kane, the striker. So however much that comes out, if it's got to be like 120 euros, then so be it. To me, offering 80 and 70, that's insulting. I don't care what Lewandowski went for. I don't care about Lewandowski. None of this has nothing to do with Lewandowski. I'm talking about Harry Kane. All right. And so shout out that one Bayern fan. He was upset that he was laughing at me that I said it was insulting. Kvetching is Yiddish for bitching. Okay. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. Appreciate y'all educating me. I was just thinking of doing watch alongs if anyone wants to do one. Oh, there you go. There you go. Another watch along. Careful, it's very saturated right now. There's so many watch alongs. Gina says, I also noticed that Ainge isn't emotionally needy and fragile. The fan support is nice, but Ainge doesn't need fan support to be motivated to win, says Gina. I like that as well. He's got that confidence. Jazz Jones in the house. I shouted you out, Jazz, because you called me out yesterday for chatting shit, rightfully so. I might have. It was late. I don't know. I could have been chatting shit, but big up Jazz Jones in the house. Tottenham talking to super agent Mendez about 80 million Goncalo Ramos. Could this be a Kane replacement? Hey, if this is true, it at least gives me hope that we have backup contingency plans for the event that we do get an acceptable offer for Kane. Because again, 1 year left in his contract. If you get an appropriate amount of money, 120 euros to me, we could go find a player to get half of Harry Kane's goals, and then hopefully the Maddisons, the Sonnies, the KULUSEVSKI or Pedro Porro, Jed Spence maybe, whoever it could be on the right, Richarlison, that they could make up the remaining 15 goals that we would need from Harry Kane. And then we could have some money for Tapsoba as well and Van de Ven. We need Van de Ven and Tapsoba. I'm all cool with getting a backup for Kane, but we need these damn center backs like yesterday. I'm starting to get angry about it if I think about it too long. Big up Jazz Jones in the house. I appreciate you. Always keep me on my toes, brother. West Coast Cacarel. Bader, probably true. Just can't stand the rest of our center backs not named Romero. I agree. I definitely agree with that. Yes, we know. Otherwise, Donna would be getting a lot more shit. I'm from Plymouth. Hey, Francois Parker's Emporium. I love that name. Very elegant. I'm from Plymouth also. Big up. Shout out to Plymouth viewers. Big up. We got some people in Plymouth tapping in. I like that. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully 3 new center backs. That's what I'm saying. 3 minimum. I need 2 right now, but 3 minimum. Big up to Perchy TV. Says, thank you, Jacob, for all your support over the last 24 hours, mate. Big up, Perchy. Gave you a nice little shout out at the beginning of the show as well. Now's a perfect time, 51 minutes in, to give another shout out to Perchy TV. He did a lot. He did a 24-hour stream. I don't know how the hell he's awake right now, but he pulled a 24-hour shift to raise money for a very, very great cause. So if you're interested, go check that out over there at the Perchy TV. The link, the GoFundMe, I'm sure Ben could post it in here if you're interested in donating. But again, it's not a requirement. Just go shout out some love. Anytime you see Perchy, just say big up, man, because he did a lot of good things. Sorry for passing out on you. My back was hurting. I just needed to straighten it out for a second, and I fell asleep. That's what happened last night, Perch, so apologies about that. Let's see. Donna Cullen says, Mr. Levy's quite afraid of YouTubers, especially Rez from Shelfside and Brian Daigle from Tottenham on Tour. Why is he afraid? He should tune in. He should do a stream with us and see. He should do a stream. He should do a stream with us. That's what I think. Big up E1 Sun. Sorry, I don't think I've seen you and Gina have been chatting back and forth, but I don't think I've seen. I don't think I've highlighted any of your messages. Apologies about that. Full bull. Damn, Perchy's still awake. I don't know how. Maybe I won't bother then, Jacob. I tend to sweat watching Spurs, so I may watch it private. Yeah, I get very sweaty too. Yeah, big up Perchy. Everyone's showing some love to the Perch. Doubtful Angel will have put Kane on the plane if he was leaving this summer. That's the thing, Echo. I think he put everyone on the plane regardless of if they might leave this summer. If I'm Ainge, I don't give a shit if you're about to leave for Bayern. You coming with us. You are a PR asset. We are going to milk you until you are no longer in a Tottenham shirt, and that rings true for everybody. I mean, because look at it. Whenever we first released that home kit, Harry Kane, right there. When you click on Spurs official and you go to their, of course, first thing that pops up when you click on Spurs official, blow, shop the new kit, boom, click that, first thing you see, boom, Harry Kane. So I would not put it past us to send Harry Kane out there, show him around, let him do the princess wave, hi, let him do the princess wave, it'd be a fun time. Big up Perchy, laying in bed listening. What a lad. You are a champion, Perchy. Drill's in the house, says yo from the Twitch. Big up Drill. We got a Twitch viewer in. Look at that. We're making it. We're moving and grooving. We are all proud of Perchy, no doubt. We all got love for Perchy, no doubt. YouTubers can be quite scary. Donna, don't worry. You super chat, I'll protect you. You super chat me, that's basically your payment for me being your security. I'll protect you from all the YouTubers. Donna, don't you worry. Ainge doesn't decide who goes on the plane, says Scott. If that is true, then there it is. No one made a decision for him. Kate says, I meant swear, not sweat. Oh, well, I've definitely sweat. I sweat and I swear and I stomp and I yell. And I don't know if people want to watch that. I'm going to end the poll. For those of y'all that are still rocking with us an hour in, big up yourself right now. Thank you for participating in the poll. There's 53 votes in the poll and only 42 likes, y'all. Come on, y'all. Show some love, y'all. Hit a like on the video. There's 11 of y'all that voted in the poll that didn't like the video. I'm not going to say it hurts my feelings because it doesn't, but it's just like, why you do that? Why you got to be like that? Big up Drill Atkins. Brr, I don't know what's going on here with your name, but big up Dr. Atkins. What's up, Doctor? Yo, what you saying for Prem predictions? If we don't sign, I know for Spurs, if we don't sign any damn center backs, top 10 is what I'm looking at. Top 10. That's where I'm saying for Spurs. I think Arsenal will get 5th or 6th. I think Newcastle will get 5th or 6th. I see Chelsea getting 6th, 7th, 5, 6, 7th. And I see us 8 or 9, 10 if we can't get center backs in. If I have to see fucking Dier, shit. Top 14. That's what I'm saying. Big up Jazz Jones. Jacob, I apologize straight away after that thing last night. I had a few. No, man, don't worry. It's all good. I was trying to play the counterpart. You know, everyone on panel was like, yeah, Tongi, he's shit. Fuck him in the Morecam. And I was just trying to provide a counterpoint to help keep Perchy awake because sometimes you need someone to chat some shit to really get you pissed off. I don't know. But big up, man. I don't take any of it to heart. I don't take any of it personally. I argued with someone on stream a lot. I think his name was Chris. Big up, Chris. I don't even think he subs to the channel. He probably fucking hates me. But yeah, I mean, he just you know, that's just what it is. When you talk football, you got differing opinions. It can be a debate. It can be a friendly debate. It could be a heated debate. It don't matter. But at the end of the day, I don't take none personal. That's just how I feel. Ignacio to Spurs soon, says Doctor. The Doctor... The Doctor saying Ignacio. Is that the dude from which Ignacio are we talking here? Let me see. You talking about the dude from Sporting? Giancarlo? Giancarlo? However you say his name? Ignacio? Defender? Y'all want to look at him with me? All right, I'll share this with y'all. How about that? Share this tab instead. I'll let y'all see what I'm looking. This guy, is this who you're talking about? Mr. Doctor? Here we go soon? His center back from Portugal, 21 years old. Okay. Center back. Okay. Let's see. What you done for me lately, sir? He's left-footed center back. Here we go. Okay, Doctor, this is who he's talking about. There's Perchy's donation. Still accepting donations on Tuesday. He's doing a giveaway for some stuff. Which shout out Kate with just a girl who loves Spurs and her channel out there. She's donated some stuff. Shout out Nick Barry Ranjit. He donated a home and away kit for giveaway for those who donate. So you can still get it in, I believe. If you donate, they're going to take all the names of the people who donated, put it in a pool, and draw and give away home kit, away kit, and 2 different autograph photos, Spurs related. So definitely go donate, even if it's $1, $2, $1, pound, or £2. You can definitely go check it out there. So definitely want to shout out, yeah, just a girl who loves Spurs. Ben, if you could drop her channel link in there as well, go show some support. She's just starting out. Go show her some love. Her and her husband, Jim, some great people. They support everyone in the community as well. So always want to share the love. But looking at this guy, Giancarlo Ignacio, let's see. Left-footed center back. I like it. Look, back 2 is what he used to playing. Okay, current market value, 30 mil. That's not bad. We like a little business with Sporting, so we could do some of this, I see. His contract expires 2026. Okay, so it's a few years. I like it. Why not? Fuck it. Give me somebody. I like it. Thank you, Doctor, for this. I'll take them. I'll take them. Give me defenders. I need them all. And get these defenders out of here. Get them all. That's what I say. Patty says 100 short of the target for Perchy's charity. Just only 100 short. So there's 52 of y'all in here. If all y'all went and put in £2, he'd hit that target right now. And if you do decide to donate from listening to this, just say Jacob sent you, and he'll know who you're talking about. So that'll be a good time. Appreciate y'all who all did that. Lucas Mora's. Okay, so the pictures for the donation, if you do want to get put into the pot for these donations, the giveaway, alert, 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 alert. Lucas Moura signed pick from the Ajax game. So a picture from the Ajax game, and Lucas Moura signed it. Holy shit, I want that. I'm going to go donate. I want that. Not going to lie. And then a signed photo roasting Willy Caballero. Hope that's how you say his name. That's quite. I want that Lucas Moura Ajax picture. I look great right here, wouldn't it? If I put it right here. Come on, Kate, talk to me. Man, that looked good. Dier to the bin. That's right. There is the channel for Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs. She's the one who's giving the pictures away, the signed pictures. So go sub over there. Go show some love for the next time she's live or her last one. Good stuff over there. What are you saying, Brentford? Spurs will score. What will the Brentford Spurs score? Again, if we don't if we don't sign any center backs, 3-1 or 3-2. We might get 2 goals, but I'll say 3-2 loss. If we do sign center backs, I could see this being a 2-1 or a 2-2. A 2-1 Spurs win. And if we look at the way that they performed last season, I'm assuming that they'll try to improve upon that. Again, no Tony, no problem. They stomped us with Mbeumo. This is a guy who he looks about 35 years old, but he's only 23. And Mbeumo's quite the talent. So I do not sleep on Brentford. They're a quality side. I could see them giving us a run for our money, but I could also see Ainge surprising some people. No one knows how we're going to set up. No one knows what we're going to look like. So hard for anyone to really game plan against that. That's why I personally see Ainge Postecoglou surprising a lot of people in the beginning of the season. I just feel like that's going to happen because what happens with uncertainty? You don't know how to plan against it. Therefore, it could take you by surprise in some manner. So my hope here is that that's going to happen. And then teams will acclimate. They'll start to have some game footage on how he's going to set up and run things throughout the match. And then we'll have to adjust. And he knows that. Ainge has said all of this in different interviews, different stuff with different outlets and Spurs and etc. He's said all this since he's been hired at Tottenham. He knows what the deal is here. So yeah, I could see some like that happen. And also if you want to sub to Ben Kaufman, there it is, the coffee company. Go check him out. He does weekly streams all week, 5 days a week. You can check him out there with the live streams. Shout out Ben Kaufman. Doctor says, nah, 1-0 Kane late header. If Kane's here, hopefully. Yeah, but why not? I like it. Scott M says 4-1 Brentford. No, don't say that. We need 2 center backs. Hashtag leave you out. We need 3, but 2 as of right now. If we get this Ignacio guy, I like him. Fuck it, I don't even care. It's center back, left-footed. I'm in. He's young. Cool. Let's do it. I bet he will run. I bet he will run for Ainge Postecoglou. This man was born in 2001. He didn't even see Y2K. That's how young this guy is. Come on, get him in. Full Bull says we're losing to Brentford 3-0, but we'll beat United 4-0. Oh man, that wouldn't be funny. That would not be funny. Mark Swift says 2-0 Brentford. Yeah, we're all pretty much on the side like Brentford is going to take the piss out of us, but hopefully we're all pleasantly surprised. I think we might be, but I don't know. Echo taking my lady for a stroll. Big up Echo. Always in the house showing love. I always see you in the Hotspur Hippies chat as well. Big up Echo. Enjoy that walk with the missus. We have been going for about an hour now, so we'll wrap up shortly. There's some stuff that I do want to share, but I've caught up with the chat, signed 2 center backs, and promote Dorrington from the academy. All right, if he's the 3rd, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm fine with that completely. Hey, L's in the house. Big up, Jacob. Big up, L. Long time no see. Good to see you in the chat as well. Happy you are here. So let's see here. There's something else I wanted to share with y'all. I want to get everyone's thoughts on this. Here it is. Our 3rd kit. There's our 3rd kit. What are we saying, y'all? Is it boring? Is it plain? Do we like it? Personally, I like it more than the other 2. I like it more than the home kit. I like it more than the away kit. I feel like they could have done something a little bit more. It's a little basic, but I like the colors. Anytime AIA is not in red, I like it. I think it's better than the home kit and better than the away kit. That's just how I feel about it. Let's see what the chat is saying. West Coast Cacarel says losing 5-3 early games will be wild. Ooh, that's a fun prediction. A lot of goals, but not very fun actually now I think about it. The doctor says Spurs will either sign Tapsoba, Ibanez, and Ignacio. I don't want Ibanez because that's the guy. I know who Ibanez is. He reminds me of Romero. Yeah, that's why I don't want him. He reminds me of Romero. Let's see what we're saying here. The doctor says 3rd kit looking decent. I like it too. Full Bull, way better than the home kit. I agree. Scott M is vomiting. So I think that means he likes it because that's a compliment from Scott. If he vomits at a lot of really good things, so that might be a good thing. I don't know. I wish that were the home kit, says Jason Bell. It sucks because we sometimes don't wear one of the kits a lot at all. And hopefully that's not the case with this one. Hopefully this is one of those kits that we it's my favorite of the three, if I'm honest. It is my favorite of the three. I wish it was reverse color. It was black with the gray with that, like, yeah, what is that? Gray? I don't know. It looks kind of gray. I wish the colors were switched, basically. I think it'd look a lot cooler. The AIA should always be navy blue, but their logo on their thing is red, so that's probably why they always want it red. Definitely better than last season's third kit. That was awful. What was last season's third kit? That blue one? Is that the one? Or was it the scuba gear? I hated the scuba one. Big up, Jacob. Thanks for the plug. You rock. Big up, Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs. Thank you so much for the super chat. The first dono of the day. Big up yourself right now. Thank you so much. Says, big up, Jacob. Thanks for the plug. You rock. Hey, you rock. Hopefully you got some subs out of it. Big up yourself. Good person over there. I always like supporting good people. L, agreed. Better than the home kit. The background graphics on the home kit looks like clip art. Well, if you want a home kit, you want a free one, donate to the Perchy link. You get put in the raffle and they give him one away. Ibanez is a no-no. He's crazy. He and Romero will permanently be sent off. Yeah, he's a little scary for me. Better than our other kits, but that isn't saying much. Well, yeah, Scott, that's kind of like, yeah, that's kind of the Spurs story, right? It's better, but it's really not saying much. Liverpool 12th man, big up 12th, says, can you give a quick recap on Son and what's your opinion on preseason and what game do you want to see the starting 11 preview? I want to see Ainge's initial starting 11 the first half of Tuesday's match versus West Ham. That's what I want to see. So I'll work backwards in answering these questions. Big up 12th man. Thanks for being here. 60 y'all in the house. Make sure you're hitting the like one time for your boy. That would definitely help me out here. Please do. If you're watching this back on replay, you're a goat. Thank you. So 12th man, that's the time I want to see the starting 11 preview. I want to see let me see it the first half or the second half. I don't care. I just need to see it for 45 minutes. What Ainge's initial thoughts are, because they've touched down in Australia. I'm assuming in a few hours they will be taking a little nap and then, getting to training. It's time to get to train. Let's get some more time with Ainge Postecoglou. So that's what I think. Quick recap on Son. He's the GOAT. I don't know what you want me to say. The recap is he's my favorite player. I love him so much. He's in Australia. He was waiting. So he was in Korea, and then he traveled to Australia on his own before the team got there. Sonny, such a gracious host wherever we go. Korea, Southeast Asia, it doesn't matter. He's our dog. So he's the man. I don't know what you mean by recap. He's the GOAT. He's got a golden boot. He's got a Puskas, Asia Player of the Year twice. He's won trophies with Korea. He's the GOAT. I don't know what else to say other than, here you go. Still in the box, baby. Still in the box. He's the best ever. I don't know what else. Yeah, the scuba one. I hated that scuba one. Dragon D's nuts. Shout out Dragon. I love the name. If they can do blue sponsors on the third kit, why can't they do it on the home kit? I think it's some kind of thing in the contract that because our home kit is white, they want their logo to be like a actual representation of what it would look like. If you go to the AIA website, it is red with white background. Like you know how United Spurs of America, I have a white background with the blue text. It's like that. And like they're very particular, I'm assuming. I don't know. I hate it. I hate the red on our home kits. If it could be blue, our kits would look so much nicer, man. I hate the scuba one, Lisa. We need Tapsoba. Just pay the money. Absolutely. He should be on this trip. He should be. It's an awful shirt, full stop, says Gary Bex. Gary Bex does not like it. All right. That's fair to say. You are not alone in that. And not in this chat. You're not alone in that feeling either. If we add Ibanez, I'd like to add a red card to my 5-3 prediction. What a great prediction. How long do you think Klopp can wait for Sonny? Oh, no, we're not selling Sonny. We're not selling Sonny. I prefer Fender over Ibanez, says Ben Kaufman. What is that, a guitar? Jim says, you get 3 likes from this house, my friend. Look at that. 3 likes from him. We're sitting here at 49 likes, 57 votes. I like that. That makes me feel better that there's only hate. There's only 8 hating motherfuckers who want to like the poll but not like the video. You know me. Everyone's welcome. You can love me, hate me. It's all good. Just Just show some love. You'd love the sun picture up for grabs then, Jacob. Oh, I think you said you sent it to me. You said you sent me the photos. Let me see if I could pull that up real quick. Let's see here. Okay. Son is my favorite player ever. Oh, that's sick. This Lucas Moore one is sick. That's the photo. It's Lucas Moore after the hat trick, and it's signed by Lukey himself. What a beast. What a moment. Ooh, the Son one. Is it signed by Son? Kate? Is it signed by Son? That's signed by Son. This one's signed by Son. This one better not be given away to nobody but me. Holy shit. I want the Ajax one, but I love Sonny too much to not want the Sonny one. Whoever gets that, you lucky bastard. I thought there was some breaking Son news since it was in the title. I rate Son. Oh. No, I love him. Anytime I can put his name in the title, I love it because he's my man. There's no breaking news other than other than this. This is the breaking news. Beautiful man waiting for a beautiful squad to arrive. He's already there in Australia. He's working out. This is the breaking Son news. Breaking Sonny getting it in on the grass. That's breaking Sonny getting it in. Yes, sir. Touch that. Oh yeah, one more. Okay, let's see. Now he's jogging a little bit. This is what's breaking, y'all. This is the breaking. Sonny. Look how nice it is. Look, sunny day, Australian buildings, Sonny running around. Ain't it beautiful? Look, a little ball work. Hit me that ball. Let me one touch it back. Let me get. There's a kiss on that one. All right. Nice. See, this is the break. This is what we're here for. This is what I wanted to share with y'all. It's Sonny working in this. Bang. Okay, who are you? Excuse me. Pass it there. Pass it back to me. I'm going to take it on this. Weak foot? No, thank you. I don't have one. Oh, look at him getting it in. That's what I like to see. Ainge ain't even there, and he getting ready for Big Ainge to show up. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so that's the breaking Sonny news. He's a beautiful bastard, and I love him. But yeah, 2 hours ago we have arrived. Let me see. Has Tottenham tweeted out anything recently since they've arrived? Nope. Still just 2 hours ago. Touchdown Australia. The video that I kind of opened it with. I'm not going to judge. Okay, I hate on Eric Dier a lot, but I'm not going to judge his body language here. But Tanguy Ndombele has caught up to him. Did y'all see that? Tanguy Ndombele. 1 second. This is just a loud airplane noise video, so apologies about that. So here comes Eric Dier. Again, I'm not breaking down. They just got off a plane for God knows how long. They're all exhausted. I just find it funny. Eric Dier's barely making it down the stairs. Guess who's catching up? The man that they all hating on. And he don't look like he just ate a Big Mac neither. So that's all I'm trying to say here, y'all. Not judging anyone's body language though, but Solomon coming off the plane looking cool, hands in pockets. He don't give a shit. He don't need to catch himself if he fall. What a man. But yeah, so that's some fun, but no breaking news on Son other than I love him so much. We need a sponsor with a navy blue logo. Yeah, we do. I do like what is it called whenever like you can take something and fold it on itself and it's like I don't know what that word is. It's some kind of math word, I think, for like you can fold it on itself and it looks like an origami. No, that's never mind. I'm moving along. Doctor with the predictions. That's a lot of predictions, but has Spurs winning 1-0. I like it. And has Chelsea losing. Okay. Aston Villa beating Newcastle. Okay. Brighton beating Luton. That sounds right. Okay. That's some fun predictions there. Get your questions in. We'll be wrapping up in the next 15 minutes. Try to keep these to at least an hour and a half. Normally I do these and I would do like 30 minutes solo, but y'all have been tuning in and killing it and liking the video, and so why not? I enjoy having a conversation with everybody. Jacob, do you think Son will thrive under Ainge? He's not a typical winger in the Ainge system. I think Son will thrive in a role that keeps him forward and on the front foot moving towards our goal. And what I've liked about the Ainge system is it's nonstop passing and it's always looking at passing it forward, not this side to side backwards passing. It's looking to get forward and make movements forward and connect those passes. So I really think Son will thrive in a system that is like that and not one where he's required to track back and play against players like Salah. Why was Son last year the one-on-one one defender with not Salah with Zaha. I remember one time like Wilfred Zaha's going. It's like, why is Sonny the only one who's defending on this man right now? That's not what Sonny should be doing. He's a great fucking player, but he's not a defender in my opinion. He needs to play forward. So I do think he'll thrive under Ange Postecoglou, no doubt. Just saw a tweet from Fab Romano that Harry's made up his mind and they're just waiting for an asking price from Levy. Well, Levy did meet with the Bayern officials as well. That also came out per Fabrizio. So there's been a meeting with the Bayern people and Daniel Levy, I'm assuming to discuss that very thing, which is the asking price. I wanted to say my thoughts go to the people of South Korea who are going through some scary weather at the moment. Shout out. Did not know that. Goguma, hope you're doing well. She live out there. Hope she's okay. Haven't heard from her in a while. Big Ben wants to fight you for the sunny one. All right. We'll see who can give a stronger hug. How about that? Because I don't want to fight Ben. I'll give him a big, strong hug, though. Gary Becks, Tapsoba and Van de Ven are done, barring selling clubs getting replacements and us removing some. This is big business. Calm down. Deals are there, says Gary Becks. The deals are there. All right, Gary, I need to know who you talking to. Who you talking to? You don't have to tell me your source. Just say their name, their full name, date of birth, address, social security if you got it. I don't know what they got out there in the UK, but in America it's a social security number. But I hope you're right. I do hope you're right. I've heard the Van de Ven thing was supposed to be announced on Friday, and then he was going to go with them on the tour. That's what I heard. I heard his medicals were scheduled on last Thursday, but it's now Saturday, and I ain't hearing anything. So I'm just getting a little worried. Maybe I should calm down. Maybe you are right. But I don't think our business should be hung up on the fact of them getting a replacement. Fuck that. That's your business. Just give me the player. That's how I see it. But you're right. This is big business. Big things take time. And we can get it over the line if we so choose. I want to see two. I want both of them. I need both of them. We need both of them. I just want to see both of them personally. Warm thanks. I'm here in the U.S. That Sunny pic has first day of school vibes. Oh, the one of him standing there waiting for us. It's such a good photo, though. Here, I'll put it up so you can look at that too while I run through these comments. Everyone loves our Sonny, and in the photo, he's roasting the Chelsea goalkeeper. Yeah, in that photo. Definitely want to win that. Brokeback Mountain, Jacob and Sonny. Oh, that's that movie. Nope, not like that. I love the man, but I mean, I'll hang out with him on a ranch for sure, but none of the tent activities for me personally. So are you down on this team achieving anything this year, like not even top 5 or domestic cup? Domestic cup, probably not because we don't value it. Top 5, probably not because we don't have any center backs. But if we do get these 2 center backs, I really feel like top 6 is a reality. Class commentary. Yeah, that was a little bit of commentary. WCW, ho, ho, ho. What does that mean? World class winger? Ho, ho, ho? I don't know. Dier, he was slow, oblivious of how he holds up teammates. Endom Durag. That's a good one too. Endom Durag. That's a good one. He was wearing the Durag too. Let's see here. Ndombele just whispered in Dier's ear, they hate you more than me now. That's a great one. This would be a great a great sponsor to have. I'm texting my wife, did you turn the fan down? Because the fan has stopped moving and now I'm starting to sweat. I'm a warm body. I need that fan on. Let's see. Were they all forced to wear those stupid tracksuits? Yeah, and the shirt underneath. It's all because when players look at them, they want them to see them and then want to buy them. Because honestly, when I'm seeing Ange Postecoglou in this training wear, I want to buy it. I'm not gonna lie. I see Ange Postecoglou wearing this new training wear. I like the purple and I love purple. Purple's top 2 colors in my opinion, and I love that we're somewhat bringing it back. I was looking at the Spurs shop. Don't hate me. I was looking at the Spurs shop yesterday, and they have like this sleeveless puffy vest, and it's got the iridescent logo. And honestly, I wish I just had money to blow on to spend exorbitant amount of money on ridiculous clothes with Tottenham on it. I wish I could. Symmetrical says, is that what it is? I thought it had like asymmetrical or something. I don't know. I'm not a It's semantics anyway. Scott M, not the tracks. It's funny, under Ainge, Sonny would have been more suited to the 9 than Harry is. Hey, I've always said maybe we play with 2 strikers and put Sonny up there and let him just play as the left striker. Because honestly, that's all I want him doing. I don't want him tracking back. I don't want him playing defense. I just want him waiting for the ball over the top, waiting for the ball to come into his feet, anything other than what he was doing last year. Yes, Jacob Sonny was defending way too much last year. That's so annoying to me. Mike Dean to leave VAR role. That's us 12 points down already next season. But maybe, just maybe, it'll mean good things for Richarlison. He can get more than 2 goals. Maybe. Gordon Nadeau. That's a new name. Gordon Naidu. Gordon Naidu. Hopefully I'm not butchering your name too much, but that's a new name. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Says, get rid of the players who threw away winning games. By the way, these players only impress the coach on training grounds. Respect to Son, Kane, and the midfielders. Yeah, Tanguy Ndombele has been known to impress quite a many people on the training ground. He has. Gareth Bale said when he came back to Spurs, Tanguy Ndombele impressed him the most. It's quite funny to me. Let's see. Jacob, 115 with minimum add-on gets it done. For Harry Kane? Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. 100% I agree with you there. Let's see. Calm down. The press are playing the Spurs fault. They always do. They've got us on a string. Literally, Fabrizio tweets. I have it notified, so I get fucking pinged on my phone, on my watch, on my computer when Fabrizio tweets or when Spurs tweet. And yeah, they know it, that we're all just waiting. You know, we're like that guy who got the hot chick's number and we're just waiting for her to text back. Anytime our phone rings, we're like, is that? And then I just need a here we go. Can I get a here we go? I just want a here we go. Could I please get a here we go? When Spurs fans don't... Oh, she's talking 12th man there. You're having a conversation. Jacob, you make me crease. I'm crying. Oh, that's a good thing. Question from El Tel Cocorel. What is our next signing? What is our next sale? Ooh, good question. Our next signing... hopefully it's Tapsoba. I really hope it's Tapsoba or Van de Veen. Or even Ignacio, like the doctor was saying earlier. Hopefully it's Ignacio as well. A center back, any center back will do. Just get me someone, please, 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 for the love of God. So that's why I hope our next signing is either Tapsoba or Van de Veen. Our next sale will probably be Sanchez or Højbjerg. They're not on the top of my list. Both of them are not on the top of my list. You all know who's on the top of my list. And trigger warning, I'm about to play a clip.
And you guys never win anything, right? No. Right? Yeah. And you guys never win anything.
Yeah. It's just funny, right? We don't win anything. Get that loser out of my club. That's how I feel. Hopefully I didn't trigger anyone with that, because it is a very triggering episode. It's a very triggering video clip, personally. So that's my first guy who needs to go. If it's my choice, that's our next sale. Eric Dier. I don't even need his replacement in the door to sell him. Just get him out. But it's probably going to be Sanchez. There's, like 4 or 5 clubs interested in him. Or it's going to be Højbjerg, because I heard Atletico Madrid wants to sign him. Which, honestly, he's going to go there and ball out, because the way... what is his name? Simeone. The way that guy sets up is literally similar to how a system for Højbjerg to thrive in. Not necessarily an Ainge system. I don't think he can thrive in. I wouldn't mind Højbjerg off the bench, but I don't think he's good enough to be a starter, regardless of the system. But I think he could go to Atletico Madrid and do bits there, because, again, it's La Liga, in my opinion. He can go there and boss it. He was been physical presence, and he's bossed our midfield as well at times. And at times he's looked clumsy, but that's what I'm saying. Neither him or Sanchez are my first out the door. Eric Dier is. Van de Veen in, Sanchez out, is what Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs says. If we sign both Van de Veen and Tapsoba, that's what we have to do. That's what we need to do. Jesus, we need to do that. One sponsor on the shirt I'd hate would be Bud Light. I just don't like too much words. I don't like too much going on. I like the AIA simple. I just don't like that as read. H Talks, big up H Talks, says, hope you're well, Jacob. Make sure you're smashing the likes, guys. And P.S. London is not blue. Thank you for admitting that London is not blue, Mr. H Talks. Big up, brother. Thank you for being here. 63 votes on the poll, 52 likes, y'all. This ratio keeps jumping up. I said I liked it. Now I don't like the ratio so much. Appreciate y'all partaking in the poll. But come on, y'all, smash the like while you're at it. We're at 52 likes. Maybe we could hit 60 before I end this show in the next 5 minutes. Easy to say get rid when no one wants him. That's true. That's why Sanchez is likely gone, because someone actually wants him. Let's see here. What else are we saying? I know when that hotline bling, Levy just did nothing. That's a good one. Question today on Twitter was, imagine the meltdown when Tongi and Lo Celso rip it up next season. My reply was, wait till Dier does. Ooh. I mean, I guess it's one of those instances, right, where you'd say, let the apologies be as loud as the disrespect. That's what I'd say. Who knows? Maybe I'll be in the mud because Dier will prove me wrong. His 9 years have shown me, if they've shown me anything, these past 9 years of Dier, that he won't. He'll probably play good for a little bit and people say, oh, look how good he is. And then he'll go back to being Dier. That's what I think. But who knows? Again, I gotta stick. I gotta stay as uniform as possible here. I said if Ainge wants him, if Ainge trusts him, then let him have a chance, and let's let him break Ainge's heart as well. Let's let him get another manager sacked. If that's the way we're gonna rock and roll here, then so be it for me. Gina says, I respect Henderson's leadership and passion for his club. Yeah, I do too. But he's gone now. I think he's making 700,000 a week over there in Saudi now. Eric Diarrhea, that's always a good one. Gina says, Dier and the trashiest guy in sports media, Dave Portnoy. I've coined him Dave the Predator Portnoy. He's one. It sucks that he's a Spurs fan, but yeah, it's pretty bad when Eric Dier's acting like he's meeting the Pope or something. Or I always say he's acting like he's at a Miley Cyrus concert and he's backstage VIP and he's like so happy to meet her. Look, and he's just giggling.
And you guys never win anything, right? No. Right? Yeah. And you guys never win it.
So funny. What a loser, man. But hopefully he proves me wrong, man, and changes his attitude and buys in and starts acting the right way like a seasoned veteran of the club should act in public and in private, by the way. Not just in private being like, I want to work for my job, but being like in public when someone shit talks Spurs for not winning anything, instead of laughing and being like, oh, you're so right. Say, you know what? Maybe this year we will. Having some pride, little gumption maybe from your Spurs seasoned players. Is that too much to ask for? I don't think so. Dier and Portnoy combine the worst of our players and fan base. That's a great comment right there. That's the best way to put it. The shining examples of the worst parts. And that's what we show to the public, huh? Drula says, after seeing the Dier doc, I felt sorry for him. He's been going through a tough time with illness. Is he ill? Drula, admittedly, I've said I need to try it again. I only made it 10 minutes in. Actually, it was like 8 minutes and 30 seconds, but I couldn't make it too far. It didn't make it too far. It was just too tough to watch, no, to be honest. Not because I felt bad for him. It was just like, God, this is all about Eric Dier. It was tough to watch. What color is London referred to as being for each London club? Question to the chat and the host. So for London, if we were to when we beat Arsenal, I say North London is lily white. If we were to ever own London like we should, I would say London is lily white. That's the color I think Spurs fans would say, at least. Let's see. Let's see. Dier could go to the championship and he would be outclassed. He isn't improving anyone wrong. He isn't proving anyone wrong next season. There you go. Scott said it live and direct. Let's see. Let me see if I can catch up. Gary says he'll be great though, Jacob, regarding Dier. If that one great game is a cup final, geez, everyone did Dele Alli interview never learn you guys anything. Here's my thing. The Dele Alli thing is separate for me because he's not at Spurs anymore. He's spoken about something that happened, you know, in the past, and I commend him for it, and I'm proud of him for it. But this Dier thing is different. This is a man, again, he publicly laughs at us being losers, and that's my problem with him. I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm sure anyone in the 10 minutes of that doc that I saw, everyone was talking about how great of a guy he is after he stopped crying, which, you know, hey, I was an emotional child too. So like, I don't blame him much for being an emotional child. I'm just saying that, like, I haven't seen anything that constitutes him being here beyond as long as he's been here or beyond him here now. So I just need better. And again, it's like with Harry Winks. As soon as he left, you'll never hear me say, you know, I'm not going to dog on Harry Winks anymore because he's not here. I don't dog on players that aren't here anymore. I dog on them because I'm tired of seeing these players making mistakes. I'm tired of seeing Dier watch Iheanacho, a future relegated striker on a future relegated team that season, just watching him set his shot up like he was at a golf course so he could tee it off. I'm tired of that shit. That's what I'm tired of. And it's over and over that I see Dier always doing this stuff. Even EA Sports knows that Dier is a fucking liability. That's what I have a problem with. That's my major problem. Because dear God, like, hang on, I'm gonna pull it up so y'all can even see just how much EA Sports even takes the piss out of us. So if you saw the EAFC trailer that came out, if you didn't, here's a little bit of it. This right here, you can see my mouse now. There's Dier, and this is Davies. 3 times in the fucking trailer, it's them getting stomped on disgustingly by Salah, by Chelsea, by all these different teams that they're just dunking on them. I would play the clip for you, but I can't find it at this moment. But Jesus Christ, even EA Sports, they're making their game realistic by getting all of our players dunked on like that. Let me see if I have a photo of, or if I liked it. I liked the actual trailer, but someone had done a cut up of all the times our players were getting dunked on. Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, probably going to get copyright. I think that music was being shared. Whoopsie. Anywho, that's probably going to do it here for me. Please do hit that like on the way out. Let me see if there's any comments I should have brought up that I did not. We're super lucky that Revel fans don't know about that clip. Oh, what? This clip?
And you guys never win anything, right? No. Right? Yeah. And you guys...
What a loser. That's how I feel. Sorry if that offends anyone. It's just my opinion, and I'm wrong a lot, okay? Admittedly, I admit I am not always right. I get things wrong a lot. I texted Michael, the other half of this channel. I texted him my feelings about Hugo Lloris. Oh, sorry, I kind of touched my eye weird there. I texted Michael my feelings about Hugo Lloris yesterday because it's official. He's going to be looking for another club, and I'm not gonna say what my feelings were because I think I upset Michael. He said, bro, calma. He's a club legend. Shake my head. So I think he's upset with my opinion and my take on that, honestly. Geez. Let's see. Do I need to be nicer to Dier because of the Dele interview? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I do. Indian Gunner, there you go. But Dier isn't lying, though. Spurs don't win anything. Yes, Indian Gunner, but this is my problem. He's here in a position to help change that and motivate the players around him to change that. And instead, he's fucking laughing about it. That's what pisses me off. Fucking going around laughing. Yeah, I'm a loser. We're all losers. That's fucking lame. I don't want that at my club. Give me players who get pissed off if someone says, well, Spurs never win anything, right? Let alone on fucking camera. Fucking A. I can't stand Eric Dier for that shit. I cannot stand. Big up Wilton McDonald. Dier will not break Ainge's heart. He will be through that door. That's what I hope, man. That's what I hope. Let's see. Anyway, I guess, damn, y'all have been commenting a lot. Was I ranting? I must have been ranting for a little while. he collapsed at home in 2019 and been suffering since with his immune system. Oh, didn't know that. Was it COVID? That sucks. Maybe that's why he was so bad all these years. I don't know. Christoph Cavalets, late today, Diabloing all day with my wife. Hey, Diablo, quite the game. Season 2 drops in 5 days. I will be streaming some Diablo content over on Jacob TV and on the Twitch, so go check it out. The future's bright with lily whites, ain't that right? Black Lives Matter, big up. How tall are you, Jacob? You seem like a tall person. I am 6'4", my friend. 6'4.5", technically. I will take that ½ inch. I will take it to the bank with me wherever I go. But yeah, I'm 6'4", so I guess just slightly above average height. Let's see. Dier can play number 6. We need center backs. No, Dier out. I agree, Gina. Dier out. Spurs fans need to push the club. They have been. They've been all over saying Dier out, but no one listening. It's not separate, Jacob. He didn't laugh at us for being losers. He laughed at the stupidness of the question. Maybe. Maybe this whole clip has been taken out of context. Maybe. That might be true. Laugh out loud. I was an emotional child too. Hey, I was. No shame in hey, there's no reason men shouldn't share their emotions or be emotional. There's no shame in that. I will not shame Eric Dier for being emotional, for moving. Moving as a kid is very tough when you leave your home, acclimating to a new culture. So I sympathize with him on that. I don't sympathize with the past 9 years of his Tottenham career. That's what I don't sympathize with. But that's another story. That's another story for another stream. We will never move. Exactly. We'll never move forward as a club if we just keep these people. That's what I'm saying. EA Sports is roasting Spurs. They know how to, man. They know how to. Tottenham. So Tottenham lily white, but what would it be for Fulham, Brentford, West Ham, Crystal Palace? Well, they don't own London, so I don't guess they ever hear about it. I don't know. It's interesting what they would say, but I just don't imagine they say anything. West Ham, what they say, London is bubbles. I don't know what they would say. Crystal Palace, London is an eagle, maybe. Who knows? Big up, Ins, man. This is big up, bro. Big up yourself. Big up indeed. Hope you're doing well, Ins. You and Savage out there. Enjoy y'all show. Dele talk. I don't want to address that yet. There's some personal reasons why. Maybe I'll disclose at a later day and I'll talk about the Dele stuff. But at the right now I don't feel comfortable. Big up El Tel Coquerel, always in the house. Nice to meet you. Big up Bobby K. Big up Jacob and everyone in the chat. Great show as always. Oh, we had it. Oh, how long has this been here? Sorry, I missed it. 3 minutes ago. Gina, here's to Dele. Bring well. We love you, Dele. Here's to Dele being well. I love Dele Alli as well. I love him very much. I got nothing but respect for the man. I've loved him before, and I support him through this. What I will share is, I'll share this real quick, since you gave me the super chat. This is just how media works, right? Barstool Sports, Dave Portnoy's own. This is his media company. This tweet says, which actor would best... So on March 22nd, they're tweeting about Dele Alli. Which actor would best play Dele Alli in a documentary about the sad decline of his career? That was March 22nd from Barstool, Dave the Predator Portnoy's own media company. And then he also says... On December 22nd, 2022, love him or hate him, it's genuinely heartbreaking to see how bad Dele Alli fell off. This boy was on top of the world not long ago. Just shows how quickly a footballer can vanish. And then they also tweeted August 17th, 2022 about Dele. Mourinho tried to help Dele. And then August 24th, 2022, they also tweeted, Dele Alli is a prime example of expect the unexpected in football. Player destined for the very top, the very, very top, undisputed young player of the year, on top of the world, bang, vanished. Appreciate the players while you have them around, because you never know where they may end up. So they spent all this time continually dragging up Dele and the decline and this and that and the other, and their tune has since changed. So I just find it funny and hilarious when the most toxic people, the fucking irony of it, right? The irony of the most toxic people, talking about mental health, bigging up Dele for being so brave, when they're the reasons for such mental health issues. But that's neither here nor there. Go fuck yourselves, you toxic bastards. That's how I feel about it. I don't care if this channel, not this channel, but this video is going to get demonetized from ad revenue because of that. But I really don't care. I really don't care. Thank you so much, Gina. Always coming in here. This is what's your second super chat since you started showing up here. So big up yourself. Thank you for that. We do love Dele. I love Dele. I've never slated the guy. I almost cried when we did that tribute video, that goodbye. And I got made fun of because they're saying you're too attached to players. But I love Dele. I love Sonny. They're parts of the reasons why I fell in love with Spurs as an American. So I'll always ride and die for my dogs. If you know, you know. Shout out DMX. Hey, bro, Monday, call in on my channel, 7 p.m. if you're free. Call in. We can talk about the Spurs. Hey, if I can make it, bro, I'm there. You know that. I appreciate y'all's chats over there. Y'all some good people. I like good people. L says, you do not have to be nicer. You're perfectly respectful. Having an opinion on players is part of the game. Thank you, L. Little validation there. You'd never catch me. You'd never catch Yen and Toby doing that ever. That's what I'm saying. But maybe like Gary Beck said, I'm playing it up. I'm eating it up too much. I don't know. Maybe. It's Bobby K. Let's see. For sure, Jacob reps Spurs amongst the mighty Reds on my channel, and he's graciously welcome. Yeah, shout out Liverpool 12th man. Good channel over there. Does watch-alongs for the Nation League stuff that we've been doing. Even though he's a Red, he's a bloody good guy. So go show him some support if you can. 6'4", can you defend? No, I can't. I'll probably be worse than Dier. You know what? Give me the 15 shirt. Who cares? Let me do it. 6'4" above average. Are you kidding me, man? Is it not above average? What is the average? I thought the average was like 6'2" or some shit. So like a little bit above average. He laughed because he doesn't care about winning Dier's. That's how I took it. Shout out Sophia's Football Talk. Another great human, fellow rival, but a great human. Got to have you on the Views from the Ops. Sophia, would love to have you on the channel. I'm creating a channel for all you beautiful supporters of other channels who are good people, but just support another channel. I want to get y'all's views on Spurs, Views from the Ops, and we'll get it done. So big up, Sophia Football Talk. Hope you're doing well. Big Al's in the house. Big up, Jacob. Hope you're well. Hope you're well as well, Big Al. Thank you for tapping in, hitting that like for me. We'll see, what are we on? 58 likes. We are 2 likes away from 60 likes. We have a difference of 10 people. So 10 people voted but did not like. That's okay. It's a free country. You can literally do whatever you want. You don't have to like it. You don't have to subscribe. But I encourage you to, because there's a lot of good stuff happening here. And we are sitting on 1,475 subscribers now. 25 away, just 25 subscribers away from 1,500. That's insane to me. Big ups to everyone. You know, back when I started this YouTube thing, I was like, it'd be cool to hit 1K. I figured probably maybe like 500, 600, 700 people would sub to the channel. We're sitting here almost at 1,500. That means a lot. So big up yourselves, everyone who participates. Let's see. Jacob is a tall boy. How tall are you? Jacob says 6'4.5" is just above average. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. So we're Talk Sport now. They're all, yeah, Talk Sport doing the same thing. Big old apology tour. Here's Gary. Gary says, we've had 3 shit managers for 4 years straight. Let's give our expensive losers at least 1 season under age to turn ours and their potential around. Expensive losers. Hey, as long as you acknowledge they're expensive losers, I appreciate that, because I agree. You know, and again, I can only voice my opinions, but managers keep picking Dier, so clearly there's something people more qualified on the matter have to say about it. To me, I just think it's a lack of options. That's why they do it. And he's also part of the group chat FC that has a direct line to Daniel Levy. That's just my opinion. I'm almost on an hour 45. I do got to wrap up. There's still 50 y'all in the house. Big up yourselves. Let's see. I'm almost caught up. I'm gonna catch up with these comments. Let's see. Dele took Chelsea apart on his own. I will never forget that. Ain't that right? With the brace. What a dog. He was such a man. Tall, average. It's tall. Average is about 5'11". Okay. Jacob, I don't think you're playing up anything, my man. Please don't think otherwise. No, that's the thing. Sometimes clips can get misconstrued. We know Dele Alli thing is a prime example of how Prime showed when he called him lazy, and Josie's saying all this about Dele calling him lazy, but they don't show whenever he apologized. There could be another side of the story with this Eric Dier laughing clip. There could be something else to it that I'm unaware of. So who knows? 5'9", average is 5'10". In Europe, okay. Global scale 5'9". Okay, so I am above average. There we go. Nice to see I'm above average. Ain't one of them small folk, but it could just be American diet. I don't know why I get so tall. That's cool though. I'm glad to be above average. Yes, got a collab soon. Big up, Sophia. We will get it done. Don't worry, I'll text you. It's every Saturday, so let me know when you got a Saturday, you got some time, Sophia, and we'll get it going. Would love to see it. Smash the likes. Just hit 121 subs over there. Good job. Keep it going. Next step will be 200, and then you'll be off and flying, and you never know. Great stream, Jacob. Catch you on the next one. Big up, West Coast Cacarel. Good to share the morning with you all. I've been live for an hour 45. I've taken this show from the AM here where I'm at into the afternoon. So I hope wherever you are, you've enjoyed this talk. I've definitely enjoyed it. I've gone way longer than I expected, but big ups everyone in the chat. I cannot thank you all enough. Your support. Y'all are the reason why I do this. Y'all are the reason why I keep going this long. So big up yourself. Please do hit that like on the way out if you haven't already, or don't. It's your choice. I'm not going to pressure you. I will never ask in the poll, have you liked the stream? That is totally up to you. I will, however, ask you in the poll a fun question. You know that here if you've tuned in to United Spurs of America. I don't ask no lame questions around here. But the winner for today is I Care to See What Ainge Does with 69. Nice. With 69 votes, we'll end the poll there. And I will sign off the show with a little intro video, serves same purpose, but either way, please do hit that like and subscribe on the way out, show some love, and remember, stay blessed, stay fresh, and come on, you Spurs. Up the lads. Coys.
Spurs of America with your hosts, Michael and Jacob.